Good morning. It is currently 7:35 on Saturday, April 4th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So this is definitely one of those days where I would have liked to sleep in quite a bit longer than I did. I was up late, but of course there was a little dog that needed to go outside. And some days you just don't feel like going outside, and it's like, I swear, Luna, if it wasn't for my empathy for you as a fellow living being and my deep affection and love for you as my constant companion, I'd find that pretty annoying. But because you do have both of those things, I guess we'll go outside. That's her down there. Anyway, yes, despite having to get up earlier than I would like, Luna makes it pretty easy on me. I was up late because after the recording of our Beyond the Wall Game of Thrones podcast, Season 5 warm-up, which you should be able to find on the YouTube page of Specfic Media right now. You can finish watching this one first, but you could head on over there after that. But after that, with Mike, my Talking About Survivor co-host, we played co-op Far Cry 4 and drank wine, and it was a good time. But now I'm sleepy. What I figured I would talk about today, though, is that I got a bit of a surprise delivery yesterday. My birthday is on Wednesday, but apparently my brother's gift, in his efforts to make sure it didn't arrive late, ended up accidentally making it arrive early, so I got it yesterday and opened it, because I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't need to wait until my actual birthday to open my presents. Anyway, though, he got me this thing. Let's see if the Spice Lab Gourmet Collection. It is a whole bunch of fancy sea salts. Like, see right here is that's not going to focus right. What it says is this particular one is Hawaiian Cabernet coarse sea salt. I know, it is exciting, isn't it, Luna? This one is Fleur de Syrah. And then this one, Hawaiian Koloa Rum, coarse sea salt. And of course, as you saw, there are all of these cool little test tubes. And then a nice little wooden case rack to hold them all. And a little fancy spoon for measuring them out in case you are otherwise incapable of figuring out how to do that. This thing is kind of cool. I mean, I had no idea such a thing even really existed. I mean, I knew sea salt was a thing, obviously, and I suppose if you'd asked me, do you think there is such a thing as fancy flavored sea salts? I would have said, yeah, that sounds like something that would exist. But I was not aware of it specifically until now. It's pretty cool. I'm kind of, it's a little bit more of a novelty piece than anything else, because I am a little bit skeptical that these things are going to taste so different as to make a huge difference compared to putting regular salt on things. But who knows? I'm trying to decide what's the best way to sample them in that regard, because if I make a recipe that I've not made before and I put some of this on it, then I won't necessarily have a good sense of how this salt is different than some other salt would have been. So I don't know if maybe I need to come up with some sort of double-blind taste test. What are things that could be good for a double-blind taste test for salts? I don't know, like a slice of tomato. Hard-boiled egg is something I would typically put salt on and would be maybe a good test, but it's not a good test in the sense that I'm not going to eat 12 hard-boiled eggs in order to test all of these all of these different salts. Anyway, I'll figure something out, and perhaps I will report back in a future video. But for now, remember you can find all my stuff at christianaellis.com. I'm going to try to get the audio version of the Talking About Survivor podcast posted today, and I will talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.